Of the amazing.
Welcome back in. It's not HSN today. I think this is all crafty tech stuff. Okay, listen, it's been a weird morning. I'm just gonna call it out. We had some technical difficulty. So you got an encore presentation of our today's special with Suzanne from last night. I think we're back on track, technical wise. So I'm gonna be back for this last hour together. I have a couple of things. This is gonna be, we're calling it crafty tech, but really this is just for everybody. I'm gonna actually call this Core Memory Hour. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna start out a little bit later. We're gonna have Legacy Box. It's literally that. You get sent the empty box, but then you fill it with all of your memories, VHS tapes, reels, negatives, anything that's deteriorating as time goes on that you want to digitize and have a physical copy in your hand. This is how you do it. HSN exclusively is going to give you expedited shipping, and we're giving you the free digitizing, which you would normally have to pay additional. You get them in 10, 20, or 40 pieces. Lori Leland's going to tell you about all of them, and they're all on sale. Now, that's how to keep all of your old memories. Now let's make new ones, but in crisp, clean, zoomed in pictures, not on your phone where everything gets all pixelated when you try to zoom in. This is from Minolta. It is being able to get 53 times optical zoom at the graduation, as people are across the way, when you're on vacation. It comes with it built-in Wi-Fi. It comes with a camera bag. It's a hot deal. And all I'm gonna tell you, $210 off. I'm gonna look at that. You could never, your phone could never. I know we do those for the quick, easy pictures, but this is being able to get those first steps, the wedding, the graduation, all the family memories on a devoted, crystal clear, perfect video and pictures. There's free shipping on that also. Everything kind of works back because that's taking pictures, having those memories, but all the pictures you already have, right, you can tell when a picture was taken like in the 70s or the 60s or the 50s because they get worn out. Time is a photo's enemy. This is a devoted photo scanner. This is coming to us from Embraer, which has actually been around for 25 years. This is gonna be your photo scanner. This is gonna be able to preserve, protect before they all fade away, and then we can share. Now we're gonna take those pictures, right, from the 70s, the 50s, the 60s. Let's enhance them. Let's color enhance them. Let's actually bring them back to life. I have 200 lucky people that can get this today, not for the original $250, but for $100 off, free shipping, and we're gonna do this on 5 Flex to get this home and started. That gets it down to $30. Bill Duggan.
Good morning.
Pictures what I said,
Yep.
right? We knew what era these pictures were taken because as time goes on, they're fading. The pictures, the color is going away. Did Grandma have blue eyes? You know, what did we have? This is a way to preserve it in time.
Who has that picture of Grandma?
Yes.
Where's that picture of Grandma? Stop the aging process. Protect these by making them digital. Because we all have it. This is my stack of photos. And this is just a sample of what I could bring into the studio. And these are the good-looking boxes. Because trust me, I have shoe boxes and shoe boxes. My mom's got the big trunk stacked with memories. So we can just come right over here. I can go over to my Amber printer, and Amber has been in the scanning business for over 30 years with all our documents. There's over 70% of all medical offices and hospitals use an Amber scanner for their documents. All that stuff that needs to be preserved and protected. Why is this photo scanner different? So see, I can load up the photos. It is not damaging them, it is not wrinkling them, but more importantly, with that Amber software, it's gonna make it easier to find. The biggest game changer, I'm gonna open this up. See how it has that one wheel? You know how it is out there, Tina, where you go to a scanner or a printer and it has wheels and gears, and that's where it jams.
Yep.
That's where it crinkles. That's where it damages the document. Not the way Amber has designed this. They want to make sure all those memories just get protected when they go through your scanner. So it is being scanned. Then it's being loaded into that software. So it's kind of a dual purpose thing. By the way, this is not powered up by a plug. It's actually just powered up by plugging into the computer. So I can be doing this on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Perfect summer job to get this home and go through all the boxes and the photos. And then you come over to your software and you see what everything is backed up, it's preserved. The aging process has stopped because we've made it digital so we could go back and find those great photos of our producer. I didn't even realize this photo was in here. Hello. I mean, you gotta
Is that Jared?
There, that's Jared.
Jared,
There's
why do we have so
Jared
many
over
pictures of
there.
you?
Oh, are you feeling left out, Tina? Well, this is just it. Tina, can you find the picture of you in the shoebox?
Is there a picture of me in the shoebox?
No.
Oh.
Because one, Tina's in the digital age, Jared's older. But the thing
It's
is,
true.
what happens is, when everything is in here, this is my virtual shoebox.
Yeah.
This is a virtual storage. So I can come back over here and I can type in Tina, because I can import my digital photos, because you know, your son's photos are probably all digital.
Yeah.
Your baby photos are probably all black and white.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you want to be able to find those photos. So I typed in Tina, and boom, what did it find? It found my Tina folder. Pictures of Tina and I over the years. And the thing is, I can tag them and batch them. Remember this day?
That was we were just talking about the gender reveal this morning.
There we go, boom. All these memories right over here, easily able to be found. I could have found Jared, I can find grandma, I can find grandpa, because it's all in here with the software. So not only did it scan the photo and protect it and stop the aging process, now I'm able to find it. And this is why Amber flew out the door the first moment we actually launched it during Christmas. It was a late night show, we didn't think anything much of it. But there's such a value in being able to find those photos. My mom has a huge trunk. We all know that's the big trunk. You know, if fire happens or we need to get out of the house, grab that trunk.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's only at mom's house, which is crazy to think about it. This way you can share everything. So because bring the trunk out in front of the television, connect your Amber, and then all of a sudden you're going through the photos, and I love it. This photo, I think I just scanned it in, but I'm gonna show everyone. We just discovered this photo of my dad. It's one of the only pictures we have of him in his uniform. There's only one of them in the family. I put it through my Amber printer, not getting damaged, not getting distorted, and more importantly, not only did I not ruin it, now because it's digital, I can share it.
Yep.
Not just with family, because I can email it out and about. I can actually drop it into social media and do all that great stuff with it. But then the software goes a step further. Color enhancement, you have red eye reduction, you have all these great features and filters. So let me just show you this one, bring this one full screen. Here's that same photo. Again, you can kind of tell it's the 70s, it's washed out, it's dated. Actually, funny story about the 70s in terms of photo quality, because you know, it was the Wild West. You used to be able to get your photos printed at the drugstore and you know, at a drive-through. What is the quality of the paper, the ink? So that's slowly deteriorating. Do you see what we're able to do?
That's the same photo?
Right, it looks like it was taken today. It's so crisp and sharp, boom. Color enhancement is what the software can do. So it can just really upgrade those photos. Here's one few decades later, my sister and I, again, love this picture. It's a classic moment. We're precocious, we're having fun, we're matching sailor outfits. We can colorize it. It is crisper and sharper because of what the software has been able to do. And this is where you have fun with it, where it's like, what is this, the 50s? Nope, it actually, or is it the 90s now? Because you're able to upgrade that photo quality. And that's just whether it's the landscapes, whether it's family, whether it's friends, you can really bring new life back to a lot of these photos with that software that is, the software does it all. Organizes, gives you the enhancement options and everything with one stop.
Well, you know what, when you were talking about that, like a shoebox or you know, a trunk full of pictures or anything like that, could you imagine for, let's say, the Christmas gift, you go over to great-great-granny's house and you take all of the photos, you scan them in, and as a Christmas gift for your mom, for your auntie, for everybody, gifting them these pictures they have not seen in decades, that maybe they've never even seen, like, where did this photo come from, right? Being able to get it out of that one place, that one attic, that one basement, get it out of there, get it back to a more restorative vision of seeing it, seeing their parents in a crystal clear photo that they've never been able to see. That's what you're getting, is being able to take something that we cherish, that's part of our families, and getting it out of the box, the photo album. And as time and time goes on, more and more, it's gonna get worse and worse.
Right.
You're stopping it and then almost reversing time with the software.
And you see how it's set up? It's set up for auto scan. So I'm just actually going through the stack of photos.
Look how easy and fast that is.
And it's so easy and fast. I can just put them through one by one. Then they get digitized, and then I can go through, okay, that's the photo of, oh, that's my grandmother with my aunt and uncle, actually my dad and aunt, which is great. That's a photo of me and grandma on a Christmas morning. I can tag it Christmas, I can tag, oh, this is my grandma. Tina, you're kind of like my grandmother. Good energy, right? Grandma and Aunt Fran. Grandma had 2 rules.
Okay.
Don't get her hair wet, because you know her perm couldn't, and don't get water in her drink.
I like her.
She had 2 rules. She's like, okay, and this is just a classic moment. The girls had their sun hats on. They were feeling fresh. This photo is fun, and this is what happens. You know, we talk to our cousins. Where's that picture of your grandma and my mom? And da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I can come over here and search and find it, whether it's by the name I saved it, day at the pool. That's where it's great. So, you know, when Notre Dame had their fire and all that stuff, you know, I wanted to post. I got to see Notre Dame, the cathedral at one point. But I'm like, where is that photo? What box? What binder? Where is it? I was able to come over here and I just typed in Paris. Boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden, it went through the litany of photos. It found the picture we took on the outside. I loved it with the little artwork. But this is the picture I wanted to post, that rose window. And that's priceless in terms of, 1, I've captured it. 2, I was able to find it, which is invaluable. And this is another task for you. If you can find in the shoebox the picture from St. Patrick's Day, 1946. It's in there. It's in the shoebox. Or I can come over here and type in St. Pat's, and boom, and it will go through, and it found the photo. This family photo, we love it. This is St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, from 1946, I believe. It's my father being held by the mayor and the governor of California, and you can see everything that's going on over there. So not only did we stop the aging process, we were able to share it amongst the other family members like you were talking about, zoom in. He's being held by Governor Earl Warren, who became Supreme Court Justice and all that kind of stuff. These are invaluable to our family, and that's what it's going to be for yours. And I'll be honest with you, I see you have Legacy Box coming up.
Yeah.
We have Legacy Box in our family, but that was for a lot of the different media that I don't have an 8 millimeter, I don't have a slide thing. This is something we can do at home. You get it home, and it is priceless. Bring it to grandma's house.
But
do your house and get everything saved and converted.
You will use this, even a picture I take today of Riker, right? I print out, I make a little scrapbook for him, but even those pictures in that scrapbook, they are also, you know, it's the same thing. I just kind of want to.
And it's an insurance policy. Because it's interesting, we were talking about when we had this on the last time, because it only aired one other time, it was right after the fires. You know, you can go to the county and you can get a new marriage license and a new birth certificate. Can you get another picture of this from the family or from the county? No. This is Grandpa, my father, and me. We're building the pool. I got to be the first shovel of dirt and da-da-da. And the thing is, not only is that protected, but it's saved. So you see, I'm doing one by one. There's even a way to batch scan. And you're like, what is that, Bill? That's a big word. I'm glad you enunciated. Because this is what happens. You come over here and you find, oh, here's my photos. Remember these with the negatives? And what is this? This is December of 1998 to 99. It's Christmas. It's New Year's. Probably shouldn't show these photos. But Lord, the blackmail.
Let's just
see. Here we go.
make sure so far we're okay.
Okay. Oh, here's me going to the fridge in college. Boom. I can actually just come right over here, take it to my scanner. I can take the whole stack and take it to the scanner.
Yeah.
And everything that will go in from this will be labeled New Year's Eve 99. And that's because it's a smart system. Protect them, but then also, guess what? It's going to be it's going to be preserved, but organized.
Okay. We started with a little over 200. We're down to about 140 left. So I think
my producer, the producer said Zima.
That's how you know what year. That's how you know it. You didn't have to read it.
I was rocking.
Listen, was that on your wall? That's your wall.
That was my decor.
Just say it's somebody else's wall, Bill.
That was my decor.
Listen, being able, I want you to think right now, where are your pictures, even from like our,
our childhood.
your, college days or when you were a kid. Now take our parents, now take our great parent. You know what I mean? Keep going, keep going, keep going.
You can.
Who has those pictures? And unfortunately, I think we've all run into this, somebody passes in the family and then you go and they were the ones with all of and everyone's like, we never saw these pictures. I can't believe they had them in a book or in a box. box or something in the attic and everybody's going through them and they're, you know, going, do it now. Do it now, share it now, enjoy it now is the time to do it. Maybe you're gonna get together over the summer, the whole family, or you're gonna go to auntie's house or great-great-grandmother's house. Buy this, get this, take it with you, take your laptop, and just scan all the pictures. They don't ever have to be without it. They can still keep it in the box, in the attic, as you know, they feel safe with it. But now you have a preserved, protected, and shareable version of all of those pictures. So this is what you're getting. We're gonna ship it to you for free. You're gonna take $100 off, and if you wanna do this on a FlexPay, okay, let's say we do $30 on a FlexPay bill. I can start scanning for $30.
Sure.
I get 30 days to scan, see how easy the software is. You know what I mean?
And that's just it. Get it home and try it. And then all of a sudden, you're gonna be like, what else can I scan? And I love that you're talking about, you know, yes, we can bring it over to auntie's house and all that, but what about the photos of your son that are all digital already? I can actually come over here and I can take this whole batch of photos of my nephew and I could import them into the software. Why? Okay, I'm not stopping the aging process, but the software is gonna help me get more organized. So when I do need to go back and find pictures of Sean, I can just type in Sean with having to go through all the different litany of this and that, and it found those pictures. So it's about being organized so you're not wasting time. It's about protecting and preserving, but also saving and sharing those older memories that we all have. We found this one photo, you know, Grandma had passed away and we're cleaning up stuff, and you know, we thought we had all the photos. We had our photos of Grandma. Grandma had this photo. Remember back in the day when you go to the fancy restaurant and they would take photos of everyone around the table? We don't even know who these people are, but we wanted to save it, and I put it in there, and then it scans in, and I can save it under Grandma.
Is that your first day on air?
Here's another oldie but goodie, right? This was, I think, May of 2008. HSN Today with Adam and Amy and me. This was the 7 a.m. in the morning, boom. It wasn't in black and white, by the way, but it was, we preserved it that way. But the thing is, all these moments, Halloween's passed, is this gonna fade over time? Is it, actually, it's not ironic, but the poor girl behind it, she's passed away. And the thing is, these are moments where we want to save it. That was, you know, Robin, and boom, right back there. So then I've not only saved it and digitalized it, I can share that photo with Robin's family, I can share this photo with my social media and friends, or I can put that one under Grandma Winnie's file because, you know, we all have all those memories right in one spot. It's because it not only protected it. Remember, the big advancement, Amber's been around for years in the scanning field. You know, all the documents you get at the doctor's office, and then they just scan them in, they're filed away, you go in 2 years later, oh, here's your documentation.
That's this company.
That's totally Amber. They've gotten the photo game because they realize a lot of us have that need. And remember, this scanner is different because it doesn't have the rolls and gears that, you know, would jam and bite. It has that one roller, so it just slides right over that one roller, and then once it's fed through your Amber scanner, it goes into the software. It's the dual system. And one other thing I want to remind you, this is being powered up via the computer. So I could be doing this on the coffee table, I could be doing this on the dining room, I could be doing it on the floor with, you know, all the photos laid out next to me. And then it's just the empowerment of, it feels good to know they're protected. Feels good. If I have to leave in a quick, I don't have to grab all those boxes. I can just grab my hard drive and my computer because that software is gonna have it. The new photos, they're in one spot. The older photos are gonna be over there. Come back over here, let's see if we can find Grandma, boom, boom. Oh, that was my volume button. So, or Grandpa, let's see, Grandpa, what do we have? And then right in there, boom, what it found? It found that picture of Grandpa, my father, and I building the pool back in the late 70s. Look at me in my plaid pants. See, that's probably why.
Just being able to like search for the, remember that photo, that moment? And you know.
There it is.
I mean, we would, it really is like all of our nightmare if something were to happen. To the box of the family memories and all the pictures, whether it's a fire, it's a hurricane, whatever it is, something happens. Today's the day to get something that can, again, stop time and actually make it look better, right? We're gonna enhance the pictures. We're gonna make them color now. We're gonna have a way that every single person, oh, are we gonna make that one look better?
I don't think
somehow?
we can.
No.
Actually, one thing with the software,
I think
you can come right
that's
over
as
here.
good as that's gonna get.
You notice over here with the software, there's all these enhancements. Yes, you have your red eye reduction for those older photos that still have red eye. Colorization. Have you ever wanted to do that? Let's see if I can show those real quick because we're about to run out of time. I'm just glad we brought this back. Perfect summer occupation in terms of doing something, you know, with the family or for the family over summertime or summer break. Put the kids to work. Here is a great older photo. And the thing is, that's the one we lived with, right? That's the one we know. That's how we remember Grandma. what was that color if it was colorized? Boom, right? We did this with one of my mom's photos with her grandmother. It was one of those, they'd be walking downtown shopping and then, let me take a picture, let me take a picture. It's a black and white. My mom loves it. We had it colorized. She's like, I was wearing a blue dress.
See?
How did they know that? So right over here, it's charming, but boom, you can enhance these photos, bringing new life to them, whether they're older, newer, and stop that aging process. So you have all that filterization and software and enhancements right over there, and then you can back out of it, and what do you go back to? You have your entire shoebox, your entire albums of those photos digitalized, saved, stop that aging process, and enjoy them again.
Okay, we have about a little less than 100 left of these, and that's about how many people I have in the ordering process.
Enjoy.
So here's just a little secret. If you go to hsn.com or the app, you can skip to the front of the line and secure yours, but you have to check out. I will let you know when this sells out, but this will be sold out by the end of this hour. I think that we hit a nerve, and we're all thinking about it. Let's do it now. Is that you? With the bottle?
I was waking up from my nap. I was like, I want cake. Yeah.
Look at that.
Eventually, I got cake. It was one of those things, don't touch. Like, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna.
Because you're Bill Duggan.
Totally. You tell me not to, it's the first thing I want to do.
I love it. I
Saving
love it. I'm going to give you guys a few moments to secure yours. Bill's going to be back at the other end of the hour to start taking pictures.
Take more, yeah.
As well. But before all of this, did you guys know that you can join Christy Brinkley in her beloved Hampton home for a behind-the-scenes look at her new summer collection, Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley. FYI, that's what I'm wearing. Watch and shop this episode of Behind the Brand and so much more at QVC Plus and HSN Plus. If you guys don't have our free app, you should, because there's all this original content there that you guys are missing out on. We are going to take a break. I promise I will be back, and we're going to talk about Legacy Box.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $40 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the bass.
See what all the Plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
Be the first to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN. Sign up for When to Watch emails and we'll let you know when they'll be live on air. Simply go to your HSN account to update your communication preferences and select your favorite brands. Or sign up directly at the bottom of a product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN. Customize your shopping experience with When to Watch emails today.
10 years ago, we started Legacy Box. If you're like us, you have a box of old videotapes, film reels, and photos just degrading away in your closet. Legacy Box saves these memories by professionally digitizing them on DVD, thumb drive, or the cloud. It's easy. Load Legacy Box with your media, and you get back your originals and new digitized copies. Legacy Box is simple and safe with over 500,000 satisfied customers. Preserve your memories today.
What a genius idea. You know, I said I was gonna call this hour like a core memory hour. This is Legacy Box, and you're just hearing from the fellas about, you know, why they came up with this, why this has been such a hit. And it has been about, we just got done talking about like scanning pictures. Where are all of your audio tapes, your negatives of all of those pictures, your VHS tapes? When was the last time anybody was able to watch them or look at them or enjoy them? This is Legacy Box. You're gonna fill this up with all of those memories, all of those things that nobody has watched in like forever. And they're gonna be able to do two things. They're gonna give you a physical copy back. You're gonna get a USB thumb drive, and you're gonna get them all digitized. Now, the first decision you're gonna make is how many pieces of these memories do I want to have that done to? Is it 10 pieces? Is it 20 pieces? Is it 40 pieces? Lori's gonna explain what that looks like. But once you send it off, they're gonna keep you with them every step of the way. You're gonna get an email in every single part of the process. And then we're gonna give you the expedited shipping, which you would normally have to pay more. If you're doing the 10 pieces, which sold out the last time Lori and I were together, I have some of those back, that's $69.99. 20 pieces, $139.99. 40 pieces is $279.99. We're gonna walk you through the whole thing, but what you have to know is we are going to be able to give your entire family viewing of things that they have not been able to see. Lori Leland, the last time we talked about Legacy Box, that 10 piece I think sold out so quickly.
Hi, everybody.
Because I think everybody wanted to kind of dip their toe.
To test it out.
Let me see what this is about.
Little taster, yeah.
Then 20 pieces started selling
Yep.
out, 40 pieces. They were like, this is amazing.
It's been on fire.
Everybody in the family gets to enjoy this. This isn't a present for you. This is really for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Yep.
And Legacy Box is the premier name. They're the ones that really started it all. You just saw the commercial with Nick and Adam. These guys, they were young disruptors. They were sick and tired of moving from apartment to houses, all of their boxes of stuff when they weren't reliving any of the memories that were on these pieces of media. So this is what it is. You're gonna be able to easily get everything hand digitized for you with this simple and easy mail-in service. Legacy Box takes care of everything for you. They've been in business over 10 years. They've helped over 1 million families. They've worked with museums, institutions, universities, schools, and they are a trusted brand when it comes to getting everything digitized. So here's how easy it is. You simply decide your piece count. I'm gonna help you with that in a moment. You're gonna receive your empty box. At your leisure, you're gonna be able to fill the box. So there's no deadline, there's no timeline. Take your time, maybe get together with your mom, maybe your grandparents, start filling the box together. Maybe do this before Father's Day and sit down with your dad and be able to relive the memories back. We did that with my father before he passed away, and we were able to relive all of these slides. He had so many slides. And let me tell you, this guy in his youth, dressed up in front of all these fancy old cars, always going to dances with the girls at church, had these big corsages. It was so much fun. I was like, wow, he was a go-getter back in the day, right? And just to be able to see him young, it meant the whole world to me. So here's how it works. You're gonna send this absolutely free of charge both ways. It goes to Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's where Legacy Box has their 55,000 square foot facility. They have highly trained individuals that are gonna hand digitize all of your precious memories. And I mean everything, reel to reel. It could be audio tapes. It could be your VHS tapes. It could be your slides. It could be your negatives. It can be your photos, anything you want to put in the box, and then you're going to get little updates along the way. So you're going to get a digital download link that says, hey, you know what? We got your box. We're gonna start digitizing right now. Oh, and then as soon as a video is done, maybe it's one of these old reel-to-reels, you didn't know what was on it, click the link, you can start to enjoy that right from your email before all of your originals even come back to you. So maybe if it's you growing up with your siblings, maybe you're doing something funny, maybe you discover something like I did right here. This is my parents' honeymoon from 60 years ago. 60 years ago, saw that honeymoon video that I almost threw away because, Tina, it was on a reel like this, which I don't have a projector anymore. I don't have a way to enjoy these memories. I am so glad that I didn't throw it away, and I'm so glad that I trusted Legacy Box to digitize this. Otherwise, we would have never experienced these memories in our lifetime. But that is the beauty of Legacy Box.
Well, let's just go with the 10. I'm just gonna go with the 10 piece to make this very easy, okay? If you did the 10 pieces, all digitized, expedited shipping, so you're getting everything back quicker, right?
Faster,
which you would normally have to pay extra for. You would have to pay extra to get the USB thumb drive in your hand. You're looking at almost $400 worth with everything. If you kind of went to Legacy Box and put this all together yourself, the expedited, the USB, the all digitized, the 10 pieces, it's $69.99. And we're gonna let you do it on FlexPay. Not only are all of the things that your memories are on deteriorating as time goes on, air is getting on it, just like what Lori was saying, you could probably never find a machine to do the reel-to-reel to watch it. They are trapped memories that are on there. VHSs. Do you know how hard it was for us to find a VCR?
Right.
And somebody made us pay a lot of money to them for the one VCR that we could kind of track down somewhere to actually watch the videos. They're trapped parts of your heritage. It's
your
trapped
history.
part of your life.
It is.
And that, it could, we know we talked about this last time, Lori. Giving that for Christmas, giving that for Father's Day, giving back. They're like, where did you get this video?
Right?
Where did you get this of Grandpa? Where did you get this of me? Where did you get your first steps? And you're like, I took the box that all of our things have been sitting in, and now you have a physical copy, right? Because we're gonna get the thumbnail.
You're gonna get the thumb drive right here. Yep. So it looks just like this. They're gonna return all of your originals to you, but they're gonna return everything digitized, and you're getting that digital download link so you can start sharing your memories right away. But you're right, you're unlocking trapped memories. These memories, they are degrading and fading by the moment because this was not meant to last. This is a cellulose tape. So when it's exposed, like you said, to air or heat or moisture, it is not good for it and it starts to fall apart. So real quick, let me give you the piece count because I want you to be able to place your order with confidence today. And just know this, all of our offers here on HSN with Legacy Box this time around, we're about 80% off retail. So this is better than a today's special price for Legacy Box. If you go to Legacy Box, you're gonna pay for that processing that's expedited. You're gonna pay for that digital download length. You're gonna pay for the USB drive. You're gonna pay for everything separately. With this bundle, we throw it all in and we shave off 80% of the cost. So this is the ultimate way to do it. So if you're digitizing a VHS tape, each and every one of these, one piece. This is one, makes sense, right? If you're doing your audio tapes, each and every one of these is one piece. Any of your reel-to-reels are one piece, each individual one, okay? Then we start to get into the smalls, as I like to call them. That reminds me of a picker on TV. But this happens to be a slide, right? So 25 of these equal one piece. So you're gonna be able to do hundreds, maybe even thousands of things, depending on which box size you get. Any of your photographs, your family memories on photograph, 25 equal one piece, and the same thing goes for your negatives. 25 of these also equals one piece, and they have all of the equipment and the experts that are highly trained to be able to do all of this for you. So you don't have to track down equipment, you don't have to try to buy that VCR if you don't own it, you don't have to try to find a projector, which who even knows if they exist anymore.
But even if I got the VCR, I'm just watching it. I'm not getting it off of there. I'm the only eyeballs that can watch it as I put the tape in for that. Everybody's getting the 10-piece, and I get it, right? If you're new to Legacy Box and, you know, Lori's explaining what the piece count is, you're like, let me just dabble in this Legacy Box, let me do the 10. That sold out the last time Lori and I were together. And then it was sold out for a couple of presentations. I think we're the first presentation back where we were able to secure just a little bit more of the 10-piece at this price. So 10 pieces, if you individually put it all together, is $386. I'm kind of giving you what it would be if you put it all together. It's $69.99. It's free shipping to you, free shipping for you to go out. It's all, who is that?
That's me.
Is that you?
I got the little pink curlers in. Did you have those? You're too young for that.
I did not. What? We're in the same age bracket.
Well, let me just tell you, there's a lot of wood paneling here. I remember that robe that my mom owned. They're picking me up off the bike. That was my dad when he was young. Like, this is such a blast from the past.
Is
getting
this crazy
my first
you're
bike.
watching it on a tablet?
I can't even. So that's what it means when it's digital. When it is in this digital file format, it's a USB. What that simply means is you can plug this into any PC, Mac, or Chromebook computer, and now you can save this video footage. You can upload it to the cloud. You can email it to friends and family. You can put it up on social media, put it on YouTube. But for me to relive and remember my mom's hairstyle from back in the day, me on my first bicycle, my dad being able to pick me up and put me on the bicycle, me in my fancy dress, all dressed up. I remember those Christmas photos that we took that year. I mean, wow. It does. It brings like a tear to my eye just remembering me and my family so young, because we lost my dad a couple years ago, and we lost my grandmother right before my son was born. So I have some slides of her, and we've got videos of her. So I love the fact that my son can now see her beautiful face. You can't really hold up a slide and enjoy it. It's very difficult to see what's on it, but once you get it digitized and it comes to life as an actual photograph that is now in a digital format that you can, again, email and put on social media, use it as the screensaver on your computer or on your phone. I now have this woman in my life still, and I feel her presence to this day because I remember what her voice sounds like. I remember the funny little things she said with her little Southern accent. My son is really getting to know her through some of these videos photos, which he would have never known anything about her if it hadn't been for Legacy Box bringing these back to life for us. So I think it's a very, very important thing that you should do today if you can.
And that's kind of what I was saying. Don't wait until we
it's
all
gone.
run,
Yeah.
right? I want to be able to give this gift to my grandmother now, to let her rewatch things and see things and do all of that. Great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather, great-uncle. I want to be able to get all of it, and I want all of us, the entire family, to enjoy it, right? Even if you did take the reel-to-reel and found, you know, the thing to play it and you sit down, that's just you enjoying it. Once you've digitized this, everybody, all your siblings, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, everybody gets to view it. Everybody gets a copy. Everybody gets to now view all the pieces that you have put in here. 10, Jared, how many do I have left in my 10-piece count for my Legacy Box? I have 240 left in my 10-piece. That, by far, is the runaway that everybody is purchasing. That sounds like a lot, but I've got about half that amount of people making their purchase right now. So I want you to not wait. If the 10 is the one, maybe you saw the other presentations with Lori, and you were like, I wish I'd gotten that 10, but it sold out too quick.
Right, it did.
Grab it. But here's what I'm gonna say. If you are even thinking a little bit, right? Like, maybe I do have more than 10 pieces. Maybe I would. That 20 piece is like buying 2 sale-priced 10 pieces. That gets you up to $139.99. You would have to come back and hope it's on sale if you want to come and do another 10 piece.
That's right.
Maybe it's not. Our price is $100 when it's not on sale. Still a great price, still a deal, but it'll be $100 when it's not on sale. I would say always go more pieces and not need it than come back and have to pay double the price, right?
Right.
The fact that Expedited, giving it to you. The physical having the thumb drive, giving it to you.
Giving it to you.
All digitized.
Yep.
Giving it to you, giving it to you, giving it to you. It's a relationship that we have with Legacy Box that gets that to you.
It is. Nick and Adam, they came here, they trained me in person, they came on air a few times. Everybody feels like they know them around here. We get some of the best deals at retail on Legacy Box. If you go to the Legacy Box website right now, you're gonna see their prices are exponentially higher than what we're able to offer here, and it's because of that relationship.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, if you are doing that 10 piece, it's only like $7 per piece.
Yes.
So that's huge, because when have you ever heard of being able to digitize a VHS tape or a reel-to-reel for only $7? I will tell you, Matt Davis, a lot of us know and love Matt Davis from right here at HSN. He took in one of these reels to like the little pharmacy store on the corner, and I swear it was like $60 or $70
just to do one.
To get one digitized. So for this offer to be able to load up the box, and Tina makes a great point. You know, you probably have more than you think you have at home. So if you can go a little bit larger and then maybe even fill the box with your parents, your grandparents, or maybe your sister, or maybe your in-laws, have them bring things over to you, build that box together, fill it all up together. And again, you can do this at your leisure. And then here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send it to Legacy Box totally free, UPS both ways. Legacy Box has this really incredible partnership with UPS. They're very careful with everything with Legacy Box on it because of that partnership. And they do such a great job ensuring everything is safe both ways. You get expedited processing. That means your order is gonna come back faster than anybody else. That typically costs extra money. You're gonna get all of your originals back in the box, along with all of your digitized family memories. And it could be baby's first steps. Maybe it's your wedding that you haven't seen on VHS in years because you don't own a VCR. Maybe it's your parents' honeymoon, like I was showing here on this video just a moment ago, that we unearthed and discovered my parents 60 years ago on their honeymoon. I would have never known we even had that because I've never witnessed it in my entire lifetime.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. So to see it now and be able to share it with family and keep your relatives alive through memories, I think it's just so important. And for future generations to look back and say, oh, that's what grandpa looked like back when he was young, or great grandma. This is keeping that alive because it is part of your heritage and your legacy. And it's important not to let it go.
It's trapped on here.
It's stuck.
You will never, nobody will be able to enjoy this. Nobody will be able to enjoy.
That's right.
Nobody will be able to hear what's on here.
Your little voices as kids. My parents used to record my voice. I know a lot of parents did that. Being able to see what's on your negatives.
You know, remember we used to do this? And like, look to see what was, listen, this will never be a choice that you'll regret. Never once will you go, man, I I really wish I had not seen the wedding video of my this will be one of those you'll go,
I'm so glad you did it.
man, the tears that it brought my grandmother, right? How I was feeling when I got to see things like that you'll never be able to see. I just think, I'm so glad that they came up with this idea and that they built a relationship with HSN.
Me too. It changed everything. We showed all of these memories to my dad before he passed, and he was so delighted. You guys, you can't even imagine that feeling. It's awesome.
I'm telling you, this has been wonderful. That 10-piece goes fast, will sell out again. I want to make sure that you get it if that is the one that you want to try out.
Yeah, for sure. Great to see
you.
you. Thank you, gorgeous.
I'm going to head over to the next presentation, but I do want to let you know the photo scanner that we started at the very beginning with Bill Duggan, there are 37 humans that can grab that, and then it is completely sold out. I am going to let you know when that sells out. If you were not in the ordering process, that is probably being taken out of your cart as is. $100 off. That's preserving, protecting, enhancing, and restoring all of the photos that you guys have had in boxes, in attics, and all the things. That's the way to do it. So I'll let you know when that sells out. But let's talk about how do we take our current pictures of the weddings, the baby's first step video, or the graduation, or things, you know, that are doing it. Our phones, they became, you know, quick and easy. The picture wasn't that great. You could never zoom in. The moment you zoomed in, it got so pixelated and grainy. It looked like you took that photo 18 million years ago. We need something that's devoted to just taking the picture in a name that we have gone to for our photo quality. This is Minolta. This is a devoted camera that's gonna give you the ability to zoom in 53 times optical zoom. So you're gonna capture every little bit. You're gonna get HD video quality. We're gonna give you a 16 gigabyte SD card with this, so you're already locked and loaded and ready to start taking all of the things. You're gonna pick between either the black or the purple. We're gonna give you the carrying case, everything that comes with it. It's built-in Wi-Fi. We hot dealed this for $210 off. Wait, one more time, Bill Duggan.
There we go. Say cheese. Sorry.
Camera was pointed at me. Bill, I love the camera on my phone.
Sure, it's
but
convenient.
It's just, you know, maybe take a picture by brunch.
Exactly, what you had for lunch, exactly.
Not when I'm capturing real family
once in a lifetime
moments.
memories.
Yeah.
That's just it. It's the birthday, it comes once a year. It's that family vacation that, are we gonna get back to that spot? Minolta is a brand that's known and synonymous with great quality photography, great equipment. The last Minolta camera we had here at HSN was over $300. So you're upgrading in terms of what you're gonna be able to capture and how you're gonna be able to capture it, which is great. The biggest takeaway is that 53 times optical zoom. Normally to get that much of a zoom, it would need to be an extra lens, another purchase, something you'd have to carry around, something you'd have to, you know, take off the lens and transfer. Nope, it is all right here getting you 53 times closer. Think of it this way. If you are back in the auditorium or across the basketball field or baseball field and you are 53 feet away, I can zoom in. It's like I'm 1 foot away from the action, from the kids, from whatever. And sure, this is an option if you want. This was thousands of dollars. I'm not taking this to the amusement park or on that family vacation. I mean, if you're a true aficionado, sure, maybe you'll do this. But that's what's great about this camera. It is pretty much a point and shoot for you, but it's also something that can grow with you, your interests, your skill levels, so you buy it once. Rechargeable battery, 53 times optical zoom, 3-inch screen in the back so you can easily see what's being recorded and captured. All your dials and controls, that's your video camera. You hit that video button, you're good to go. And right up here at the top is your dial. You pan through this dial, you have 10 different modes and settings, from a Wi-Fi setting, which I'll explain in a second, to all your cinematic modes and different scenes. They have even something, the pet camera, the fireworks. Have you tried taking pictures of a fireworks on your phone? It's just washed out in a blur, all right there. And here is your zoom in and zoom out. You'll even notice right there at the top where the flash is, there is 2 speakers to record stereo sound. So, you remember, Tina, back in the day, it's like, it's your birthday, let's get the camera out, let's get the video camera out. This is one and done from Minolta. I love how you can just grip it and go. It's nice and secure, so you can just shoot, shoot, shoot. You can put it in that fashion photography mode and just really shutter, shutter, shutter. That's the camera. The proof is in the prints because the quality is there. This is what happens. You go to the zoo. The hardest part is remembering just to take the camera with you. Because sure, the phone's on your hip, right? But when you want to capture the memories of the cousins together and family together. So we're at the zoo. Great little models over here, right? I got the parrot, I got this parrot, but can you see the detail? I was actually trying to capture the squirrel. It was so cute. Where's the squirrel? Realize, digital photography or digital images, you can pinch and zoom, right? Yep. You're getting an optical lens. So it's a full glass lens that you know is not gonna get washed out when you zoom in. I wanted to get a picture of the squirrel. I don't know if you can see the difference. There's the squirrel. Look how much closer I was able to get to that same squirrel. So not only was I able to get closer, look at the quality of what I was able to capture from that distance away. And please notice, it's also enlarged. Tina, have you ever done that with a photo? You want to enlarge it, you want to make it look bigger, you want to make a print out of it, and then it just gets washed out and grainy. Not when you have the quality of what Minolta is putting in your hand. And HSN is really making affordable. You mentioned we have the 2 colors. Yep. We started this with 3. Yes. It is National Photography Month. We want you to get out there and enjoy the trips and capture those memories, whether it's a graduation, whether it's a trip of a lifetime. You'll be able to just record, shoot, and go, and this is what you walk away with. Great vantage point, right, of New York City, downtown, and all that. And that's one photo. But do I want to get closer? Can you guys see in here Pier A? It's right down there. It's that little building with the steeple right down there. The only way I could get closer would be to rent a boat, swim, get out there, right? Or with this one camera, I can get 53 times closer. There is the Pier A house. How did I know it was Pier A from New Jersey? Because I can read it. It's that clear and sharp. I can read, it says Pier A. I wasn't carrying different lenses. I was not making extra purchases. I literally just grabbed my Minolta and just started shooting and having fun with it. And that's where you're setting yourself up for success this summer and years down the road.
I'm not saying there's not skill to hiring a professional photographer. There's a skill to it. They're wonderful. I have many friends that are incredible photographers. But what also you're paying for is their equipment. Correct. They have the nice camera. They can do the zoom in. They can get better video. What if in between that $300, $400, $500 photo shoot that you do with the family, you can take that kind of quality. Now don't get this if you don't want to be the family member that everyone's like, bring your camera, bring it to the event, get the good pictures, get the good videos. Again, kind of like what I was saying with that last item, Bill, you'll never not go, oh man, I really wish I didn't have this good of pictures, right? I didn't get it clearer, further away. And it never fails every parent. It just, you know, always ends up happening. I sit in the part of the auditorium across from wherever Riker's gonna be. It just always works out. I'm like, I'm so far away, what am I gonna do? If I try to zoom in on over there and he's singing the songs and doing all of that, it pixelates it on my phone. I will never know what it was like as he was singing his Christmas carols and all of that. This is devoted to that. 53 times optical zoom. Yes, it has HD videos. Yes, it's gonna have that built-in Wi-Fi, so now you can share it and put it over onto your social media or give it to family members. We're even giving you the SD card. So load this baby up. Let's start using this right away. It comes with the case, it comes with the neck strap, and by the way, it's a $500, even our deal with Minolta, it's $500, worth every penny. You today on a FlexPay can get it for $58 in free shipping and start capturing. Just start capturing. I will tell you, everybody's getting the purple. Red was the first one to sell out. Now purple is in second place. We do also have it as a black. Great Father's Day gift.
Oh, he would love it. And
love it.
And the thing is, it's a Father's Day gift, but it's a gift for everybody. It is. Because it gives them that job. So please notice what's over here. Here's that nice large screen, right? And there's you and Lori way over here, right? I would not have to pinch and zoom and digitally get in closer. I was able to get in 53 times closer and get your best side, right? Boom.
Jump scare.
Snap it again. There we go. Boom. And this is what's great about it. I did not have to relocate. I was able to stay in my seat in the auditorium at the graduation and get that much closer. If I wanted to hit record, I just hit that record button.
Is that what I look like?
That's exactly what you look like. You're gorgeous. Do you know there's even beauty mode on here, which is nice?
Use that.
Right, we can. And the thing is, this is where you have fun with technology. Again, another moment over here, I was on with Natasha. She's wearing her Bagley Mishka dress. I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable putting a camera in her face, but boom, all of a sudden, jump scare. Okay, I capture the best moments.
Sorry, I know I'm walking by. I'm trying to get closer so I can see these. This is so funny. This is so great.
A video I was able to capture of Lou doing his flip and fold and doing all his, origami stuff. Again, you have all that right within the camera, which is great because we do want to be able to record video. We do want to be able to capture still moments. And this camera with all that versatility, someone said it's a prosumer camera. It's like a professional, but it's consumer friendly for you. Not to mention, it does grow with you. And here's some of the different modes that you're going to walk away with. You have your manual mode, you have that automatic mode, your aperture mode, you have your different shutter modes and scenic mode, and that's where you can really set yourself up for success. I like to leave it in auto mode where you just can go and go. And I will even show you, it has a Wi-Fi mode. What's cool about Wi-Fi? Yes, all the stuff that's already on my SD card, I can just capture it to my phone via Wi-Fi, or I can control the camera via my phone because it's on the same network. So you can set this up across the room, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is when Riker's on stage. Zoom in, zoom out, or hit record. You can easily do that. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in. Can you guys see? There it is. See the little hat?
Look at, can't even see it from over here in real life.
I know, it's like hidden picture. Where is it in this nice wide shot? And this is what it does give you the option to zoom in without carrying an extra lens, without having, there we go, without having to, make another purchase. And Tina, I actually did invest in a camera back in the day. I took a trip of a lifetime, went over to Italy. I wanted the views, I wanted to record, I wanted all that stuff. I got to go into the Sistine Chapel. I wasn't in the conclave, but I mean, I got to see where they were hanging out. One, you can't take pictures in the Sistine Chapel, but I knew I wasn't getting back there. I invested and carried around the camera, not a camera phone, because I wanted the quality, I wanted to preserve all that great stuff, and you're gonna be able to. That camera did not have a rechargeable battery, so I actually even had to carry extra batteries because I didn't want it to fade out on me, and it didn't grow with me. This one's great. We showed you the zooming in and zooming out. You mentioned, have you ever tried to get really close? The details. You want to see, how do they get so tight and close on the pets, on the animals, on nature? Can you see the butterfly on this beautiful plant? If I was to try to get my camera even closer, it would just get washed out, but boom. There's that butterfly that I was able to zoom in. This is macro mode. Not only did it not get washed out, it's nice, crystal clear and sharp. That is what you're gonna have at the ready for years to come in terms of the graduations, those once in a lifetime moments. And trust me, I have tried. I've taken those family photos at dinner and like, this would be a beautiful Christmas card. And then you try to enlarge it and you try to make it work and it ain't so pretty. And you're like, that was not worth it. Or if you are traveling or just want to get a little closer to the action, this is what most of us would probably capture, right? Because you can't get any closer, the fencing's up and all of that. I don't want the fencing. Can I zoom in? You bet. Zoomed in, much better picture, nice quality, but with 53 times closer from that same vantage point, I can pick how close I want to get. And even when I got this close, I could notice she had something in her hair. I was like, what is up there in her hair? Boom. Someone left a bucket up in her crown up here, but not only I could see the strands in the hair, I could see the rivets on her face and that she needs some work done because I was able to get that much closer with one camera. And this is a still, a statue. But what if it is the kids getting that bike for the first time? What if it is that moment that you don't get back? I mean, the graduate crosses the stage once. It's not like you can be like, wait, can we do that again? My grandma wasn't quite ready. I wasn't smiling. I got my sister a camera too because she sends me great pictures of my niece and nephew on the lacrosse field, the basketball courts. They are grainy and I'm annoyed. It's one thing to say, okay, cool, Sean had a game this week and I see he was on the bench or he played. But when you look back 10 years and that's the only memory of that season and it's a grainy little washed out pixelated blonde guy on the bench versus something that's crisp and sharp and the action. Get it home and see why Minolta has been, it's a legacy brand because of the legacy and memories it gives us. Just by having it in our arsenal, the hardest thing to do is remember to bring it.
Right.
I went to a concert about 2 weeks ago. I wish I brought this camera.
See?
Because I was sitting there in my seat, I was trying to get the video on my phone, and it's blurry, it's washed out. I ain't gonna see Cynthia Erivo sing to me again. It was good.
Listen, also, I can't afford to get closer up to the stage.
That's true.
I gotta buy the seats way back here, but I wanna be able to make it look like I was in front row.
Hello. Don't you love that? It's like, how did you get so close? Well, I mean.
I splurged for the front row tickets. You did not.
Well, this is great. Like, say you're on that tour bus. This is a frozen waterfall where people are hiking it. But it's like, I'm not getting closer. I'm not getting out in the cold. You don't have to. You can be on the tour bus still, and boom. You can see what is happening on that waterfall. You can actually count the strands of rope from, remember, 53 feet away. If you're that far or even further, you can get that much closer with that 53-time optical zoom. And that's really something to highlight. Why? There is digital zoom, and then there's optical zoom. It's actually the lens getting closer and that glass getting closer versus, pinch and zoom and trying to make it get closer.
Well, is this for the best quality pictures? Yes. Will you be able to get things 53 times, closer to you with this? Yes. Can you take HD video with this? Yes. Is there built-in Wi-Fi? So now I can share it amongst, what we were saying, this isn't just a present for one person, it's a present for everybody, because now everybody gets to enjoy these great pictures. We're not gonna annoy Bill with the grainy pictures from the soccer game, right? This is getting $500 worth of top tier, great name, all of that, but for $58 a month in free shipping. If you are hard pressed to figure out what to get somebody for graduation, they're going away for the first time, maybe it's for dad, maybe it's even you wanna scroll this away for Christmas, or maybe it's you. Maybe, the older I get, the more I'm like, I really need to capture the moments. I need to savor the moments. I need to be able to have all of that in my life. That is this. That's what you're getting here. All the moments, still, video, all of that. We give you the SD card, so this goes into the camera, so you can even have expanded memory in here to just start loading it. Purple, black, everybody gets a case, everybody gets the
neck strap.
The neck strap, yep.
And let's just say, do a side-by-side comparison.
Oh, yeah.
Take a picture of your brunch. If your brunch is better on the phone, keep the phone.
Yeah.
But you will notice more detail, better pixels, which is great, and the versatility of what this one camera can do. I love putting on that fashion mode. Pose for me. Keep posing. Pose. Yes, 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 right? What do? I don't know if I can show you guys this, but boom, I'll come right down here. Here, we're going back to our, boom. There we go. So I load it up, boom, boom, boom. There. Oh, yes, girl, yes, yes. And the thing is,
hit it.
This is trying to get that prom dress moment. Oh, you are just having a blast.
You hit the pose.
Yeah.
You hit the pose,
Strike the
Jared.
pose. You just easily can try all these great options and capture those great memories. We'd love to show you some video too, because remember, I'm capturing high definition video from a distance with a great camera. It's tripod friendly too if you want to set it up on a tripod, but great moment. The clarity of the vision in terms of it's nighttime, yet it's still gonna capture those great moments. Can you get closer? Not physically, but my camera can get me closer. Look at how close I can get to this ferry boat. He's on his approach, right? He's a moving object, which could be the kids or whatever. I can actually get in so close, I can tell that the captain is a ginger.
What?
Yeah, like boom.
Oh, look.
He is a ginger, right? See? Yeah, exactly. And you want to get sometimes closer to the action without moving your seat, because it looks like I'm on the boat capturing the captain, but no, I'm on the dock, I'm safe, I'm sound, I'm having my coffee. Your nature, it's these moments we don't get back.
This looks like, that documentary where they show all the animals? That's how good this is. That looks like that quality.
And you did it yourself, which is great. And that's just it. You get these one moments. Are you going back to that waterfall? Are you going back to that vista in the bay?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that family moment back? And that's, actually, have you ever been there where it's like, okay, well, let's all get all the grandkids together.
Yeah.
And let's use your phone, because your phone's better than my phone.
Yep.
Let's use my camera.
Yeah.
And actually, this was funny too, because I was out here with Callie. And, she hadn't picked up a camera in a while.
Yeah.
But it's so intuitive to a lot of us. Oh, I got this, boom.
Yeah.
I got this, boom. And those memories are priceless. Or you're at the big event,
Yep.
and you see Mama Tina over there, like trying to get in closer.
Yep.
But then you see Bill's got that really, let's go to Mr. Duggan and get his prints, because
Can you send that to me?
Thank you.
That's why I
Yes.
said don't get this if you don't want to be that person, because people are going to go, how did you get so close, or how does yours look so much better than mine?
Without carrying this around and doing this, it's all right
Paparazzi
here.
style.
Yeah.
That's a lot of equipment. And that's what I was saying about like photographers and videographers. Yes, there's a skill to that, and they are great and they're artistic and all of that.
And you are paying.
But a lot of what you're paying is because they put a lot of money into their equipment to get better quality of what they're shooting. Now you can have that every single day. Being able to have that high quality that you're paying a lot of money to get once every 5 years, 10 years that you do it, right? This today is a hot deal with $210 off. I sometimes know when things are gonna expire, when the price is gonna go back up. Today I don't. I would always tell you if I do. So this could be gone tomorrow for all I know. It could be here for another week. I don't know. So I wanna make sure if you're even on the fence about this, throw it on the FlexPay, maybe open up the HSN credit card, knock another $40 off with that free money. That would get this down to $249. Look at me doing fast math. And the free shipping. Bill Duggan,
hello.
Everybody wants to know,
Yes.
How did you get your eyebrows to look so good?
Oh, Botox. No, I don't know.
Emily, stop. Emily, stop. I thought you were going to say you got them waxed.
No, I never have.
Your eyebrows look incredible.
Yeah,
We're all distracted by how incredible your take some pictures of you. You look great. You look incredible. Jared, you just said one word, scanner. What do you want me to say about it? Oh! Congratulations.
Oh,
I
great.
really am so excited that everybody was able to pick up the photo scanner from the beginning.
Capture those memories, save those memories, and organize them too. It's a good day. It's not just crafting, it's about what you can do with those memories.
I called this hour the Core Memory Hour.
Love it.
That's what we did. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to try to do all 3 hours of HSN Today tomorrow.
Good luck.
Emily, hi. We made you giggle.
Yeah, you sure did.